Hey everybody, you got Mark coming to you tonight on the Garage Guy channel. It is February 8th, 2018, and what we're looking at right here is a pistol we've all seen before on my channel. As a matter of fact, it's been about a year ago. This is my Ruger SR22 chambered in .22 long rifle, and this one has the 4.5 inch barrel on it. As you can see, there's no magazine in the well. And the chamber has the flag on it to show that the chamber's empty. There's no round in it. I've got over 3,000 rounds through this pistol in about the last year, and I haven't had any problems with the gun. It's been the fault of the gun itself. Everything's been pretty much ammo related or operator related. So this has been a good little shooter. I have no complaints with it. You know, I had one before back in 2012 when they first come out. It had the 3.5 inch barrel, and there's really less than a handful of videos about the SR22 with the 4.5 inch barrel here on YouTube. I'd say 5 at the most. Well, you say we go down here at my little shooting area, and I've took a few shots with it. I'm just shooting at some cardboard targets, and I shoot up a few beer cans, and then I'll get right back with you. Alright, as you can see, I got 3 cardboard targets hanging. I'm going to be about 10 yards back, and I'm going to shoot 1 full magazine at each target and see how I do.
Here we go.
Middle target. Shoot, I pulled on that one. Two magazines. From the looks of it right here, I'm shooting to the left. Just had a double feed. Okay. Let's see what goes on now. Now let's get this underway. Let's take a look at this and see how I done. I had a double feed when I tried to rack a slide back on the start of that third magazine. But such things do happen with .22 long rifle firearms. You can see right here to the left. Not bad though. Same thing here on the middle target to the left. Not bad. And on the third target, a lot better. In center bullseye right there. Now what you're looking at right here, my friends, I got 4 cans of what's called Natty Ice. Don't touch it myself. Me, I'm more of a bourbon and cola kind of guy. Let's see if we can put a few holes in them.
under 2 minutes now to go in the third quarter. Warriors with a third down and 7. 47. Here's the snap. Kale going to draw back. He's going to catch it. Great job by Zach Kale making a play.
He stepped out of the Galax 32 there.
Enough for the first down. What a play by Kale. He rolled to his
Not too shabby.
His receivers recovered. He cut back to his right. He's running all over the field.
Can't complain too much about that.
There's nothing to do with it. Kale finds
Of course, like I said, some of my buddies, they'd probably be complaining, especially when they're on their last cold one. Let's head back up to the house. Well, what we seen there when I was shooting the third magazine at the cardboard targets, I did have a double feed, but you know, that kind of thing happens, especially with these pistols chambered in .22 long rifle. Revolvers, you don't have that problem, but a semi-auto, it does happen. That right there, I attribute that to operator's fault, which would be me. I've always pulled a little bit left of the target with this pistol right here, but that's okay. This is not a competition gun. It's not a hunting gun. It's just for plinking and fun. You know, pop cans, beer cans, 2-liter bottles, what have you. You know, I'm not going to go deck this thing out and make it all tactical looking or anything like that, because really, there's no reason to. It's just a fun gun. That's all it is. Now, for those of you who haven't seen my initial video on this firearm, right here's what it came with. It came with a little zip-up nylon carrying pouch. It's pretty nice. I really haven't used it. You have a smaller hand grip that slides on here. Of course, just pull down, pop it off, put this back on, no problem. It came with 2 10-round magazines, and I went ahead and one day down to the gun shop after I bought it, I got a 3rd magazine. And of course the base plates here that come with it, you see these here have the little pinky groove on them. Well, it also comes with the flat base plates if you so desire to use those. Of course, you got your lock and paperwork in there. And I bought this little gadget off eBay. It is a load assist tool. Now these magazines right here, they can be a pain, but you know, give you a case of the sore thumb after a while. You take this little guy right here, there's a notch right there. Let's see, just put it over like that and just push down. Voila. Like that. Also came with a little key ring. It's a pretty handy little gadget. Get this out of the way. You know, I just got to say, after a year and over 3,000 rounds, I'm very well pleased with this. Of course, you got your 3-dot sights on it. It is hammer fired. Let me go ahead and get that guy out of there. It is hammer fired. Of course, the trigger goes dead when the magazine's not engaged. So I will put in an empty magazine. There we go. Now if you notice, the hammer is back. There we go. Just not bad. Now the safety on here is ambidextrous, the same as the magazine release button. You got it on both sides, but safety on here is backwards. It is up for shoot, it shows a red there, down for safe. But the main thing, or the main point of this video is, I really haven't had any problems with this. And you know, after almost a year and over 3,000 rounds, I can highly recommend this. If you can find one with this extended sliding barrel on it, go for it. A lot of people say, well, I don't like it. I don't like the looks of it. Well, looks aren't everything. It works just fine. A lot of people, including myself, have carried the regular sized SR22 as a concealed carry weapon. 22 long rifle's nothing to be sneezed at. You get popped a few times in the face and neck with it, you're going down. This right here, as far as plinking and just a fun little gun, like I said, after a year's use and over 3,000 rounds, I can highly recommend it. Alright. Well, this is my year review of this firearm. The wear on it hasn't been all that bad. There's really nothing to speak of. Still functions good. Like any 22 long rifle firearm, you keep it clean, you keep it well lubed. It won't let you down. The only problems have been, like I said, ammo related and operator related. Mostly my fault. Well, like I said, this has been my year review. Ruger SR22 4.5 inch barrel. Hope y'all have a nice night.